Guys, it's me. I'm back.
What's up, party people? We're like, Mads, come on. All right, this show is taking a turn for the. Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Monster Bass Live. I'm sorry I'm a couple seconds late. I don't know, I was lighting some incense, taking care of my dog. We got a great show for you. Our guest today is Alex Rudd. We're sponsored by Liquid Death, and we're really grateful that you're taking time out of your day to hang out with us today. Man, I couldn't be more excited to have the bearded bad man himself here with us today. It's been a little bit since he's been on the show. We'll have to find out what he's been up to. Rumor has he's got a couple new colors out, and so we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll talk some about the Monster Bass box. We'll take some time and we'll actually go through mail call. I gave my address out one time and said, hey, if you want me to unbox some stuff, send it to me. Clearly, y'all listened, and clearly, I've got either a really interesting listener, or you're sending me a message. I'm gonna leave it to you guys to be the judge. As always, we got the best customer service on the planet. I'm pretty sure Bethany Rudd's here in the chat, so please be kind, and if you need something, let her know. Or if you just want to, send her money, I'm sure she'd be happy to give you her Venmo address. Yeah. So it's been a big week. We just had the Bassmaster Classic. I didn't go. I just gotten off a plane and I had to go visit a friend whose father passed away. And so I just couldn't bring myself to get back on a plane. So I missed out on seeing a lot of you guys. I do apologize. Man, it's the first Classic I've missed in a long time. And probably the last one I'll miss in a long time. I don't like to make it a habit of that. But it is what it is. So today's super chat is I don't think I can ship you guys a case full of Liquid Death. What can we do? Well, I'm sure I've got a lot of stuff still sitting in the garage. You guys, if if I didn't know me better, I would either think I work in the mines or I have one hell of a smoker's cough. And since that's neither, we got to hope that the vial of urine that I FedExed to a lab yesterday is going to return some kind of results. Because I know, just like you guys, I'm sick of this cough. It's been going on for too long. And I see in the chat, someone's asking me about some stickers. Like I said, mail call, baby. You want to send it to me? I'll show it off. I'm happy to play that game with all you guys. So this was sent to me from T-Rex. It's a dope little sticker, and I've got one on my water bottle, and I've got another one here in the background for y'all to see. So, oh. Okay. As always, we're gonna have some golden tickets, and all that fun stuff. Some of you do or don't know. Fixie, our podcast producer, he went and got himself engaged. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, only because the moment he did it, like, mayhem ensued, and he had to go berserker. Thankfully, he didn't go berserker and was able to maintain his cool and not kill anyone, or we wouldn't have a show today. So, yeah, there you go. Okay, golden tickets. We're going to start the show off right now. We're going to give away the first golden ticket of the night. So if you've got one of these things, or you don't know what it is, again, Every person that gets one of these boxes, it's got a golden ticket in it, individually numbered. I call out your number, send an email to marketing@monsterbass.com. We'll hook you up with a whack ton of prizes. Okay. The first number is J3934G5592. Okay. Before we get down to business, I see a question in the chat. I'm just going to answer. Chris Caldwell. Let's look up your order because he's saying, I didn't get the Alex Rudd square bill. Well, Chris Caldwell, I don't actually see you having an order. My buds received. Didn't get. I got a Rolo. No, that's impossible. I don't know how you got a Rolo. Take a picture of the box, everything you got in it. Email it to me at rick@monsterbass.com. I'll get to the bottom of this and we'll figure this out. Because if you got a Rolo, we got bigger problems. That shouldn't be in there. Anyways. All right. My guest today, you know him. He's got the second best beard in the business, but he's got the best grooming tips. He's a heck of a stick and a good friend of the show. He's a good friend of mine. So let's not waste any more time. Let's open the phone lines right now, and let's get it going. If you've got a question for Alex Rudd, whether it's about your beard, whether it's about putting bass in the boat, or just you want to talk a little bit with him or myself, feel free to hit up the hotline. So let's open it up and let's give a big warm welcome to Alex Rudd. How's it going, man?
Good, buddy. How are you?
I'm good. What are you up to?
Good. I'm just sitting here talking to you, like we normally do when we go live together.
Yeah.
Wait, now my question is who has the better beard than me?
Well, I mean, do you really want me to go there?
I mean, we can go there. I mean, if we're just going to crack off with second best beard as the first thing you led that as the introduction for me, so I have to know who has the second best beard, or how I have the second best beard. Excuse me.
Well, I mean, where do I start? I mean, have you seen Gramps?
He does have a good beard.
Yeah.
He does have a good beard. It's a solid, it's a good, thick, good shaped beard. Yeah, I dig it.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I know just looking at your face, you could grow a fantastic beard, and I don't know why you don't just let it go.
Well, if I'm being completely honest with you, so I stood in the mirror yesterday, and I went to go trim it. And I turned it to whatever the number was. And then for whatever reason, I took the comb off it and I just went, and I was like, oh. And I looked and I had like this patch where I had just clearly done it. And I was like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Now I've done that to my head too, which is even worse.
Yeah. You can't do that to a beard if you're trying to let it grow. They don't jive together.
Yeah, totally. So you've had a big week. You've been all over the place. First you're in Florida, then you're at the Classic, and you got a new boat.
Yeah. We've had a lot going on. So we were in Florida last week, did the Classic this past weekend. I was just down there for a day. Picked up my new boat a few weeks ago, but obviously took my little break on YouTube, so everybody's just now seeing the boat. But it's been busy around the Rudd house, but we've definitely been enjoying it. It's me, I like to run around like a chicken with my head cut off. It keeps me going. It helps my ADHD to kind of stay in line where it needs to be.
Yeah, sure. So for those that haven't watched the video yet, why don't you tell us about your boat?
Yeah, so I ended up it's a 2021 Express X19. It's got a 200 Yamaha show on the back, a couple of the new Raptor shallow water anchors and Humminbird graphs and everything. It's awesome. I mean, it literally, like, I titled the video, I bought my dream boat, because I really did. I mean, it is my absolute dream boat. Everything that I could ever imagine in a boat, it's right there, and it's what I want. So it's badass though, man. I mean, it's kind of mind blowing. It's like really blew my expectations out of the water. I was in another aluminum boat before this one, that Alumacraft, and I mean, it was a great boat. I loved it, and it did everything I needed it to do. But man, this thing is just a whole nother level of boat. Like it's crazy. It is really mind blowing just how smooth it rides, how fast it is. It's kind of crazy that that's an aluminum boat.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so how fast does it go?
I got it up to 70.
Oh,
The the dealership that I bought it from, the guy that I bought it from, he said that he had it up to 74. But I've gone 74 in a glass bass boat, like a fiberglass bass boat, and that's moving. I
yeah.
cannot imagine 74 in an aluminum bass boat.
Wait a
I mean,
minute.
70
Yeah, I was just gonna say I can't imagine 74, but you're doing 70. It's not like we're, it's a rounding error at that point. You're flying.
Yeah, dude, 70 in it was a little much. Like it's so light. So like a glass bass boat, it's heavier, and so it's like it'll kind of hold down and like hold in the pad a little bit more. This boat, it starts to just rise, and it doesn't even chine walk. So like you get this thing called chine walking in glass boats where they'll kind of wobble. This thing gets so much air underneath it that the front end just starts like doing this waving thing back and forth. And so, yeah, I did it once. I got it up to 70, but I won't do that again. Number one, gas is way too damn expensive to be doing stuff like that. But number two, it's just dangerous. And I can cruise around 55, 60 mile an hour real comfortable. So,
Yeah, I got to be honest. You chose the word dangerous. I would choose the word scary
yeah,
because
scary.
70 in a tin can is a little
quick.
Yeah.
I mean, it's scary to think that the same thing that you're drinking your liquid death out of is what my boat is made of. It's just thicker. It's pretty crazy.
That's a hard pass. I do a lot of dumb things. I'm not saying it's dumb. I'm saying it's a little scary for me.
You got to do at least one dumb thing a day, and that was my dumb thing for the day was to go 70 in my bass boat. So I've done it. I got the T-shirt. Probably won't do that again for a little while.
Now, I think what everyone wants to know was Bethany in the boat.
Bethany was not in the boat when I got her up to 70. She was in it. The first time we went out in it, I got it up to 64 and let off of it, which was the video that's out now. Like she literally filmed the video and everything. It was the first time I'd ever put it on the water. But no, I went out the other day by myself and it was a little slick and I had a half tank of gas. So I know I could get it a little bit faster, and I opened her up and let her chew. So
not a chance.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy how fast that boat actually is. Like in the whole shot and everything. It's not just like one of those things like, oh, this boat's sort of fast. Like I had people like Ben message me after he watched the video and he was like, dude, the whole shot on that boat is absolutely ridiculous. I was like, I know it is. But I mean, that's what happens when you strap 200 horsepower to a 1,100 pound boat. I mean, the boat doesn't weigh anything compared to a glass boat. Like a normal glass boat, like a 20-foot fiberglass boat probably weighs 2,900 pounds, and you put a 200 on it. This boat weighs 1,100 pounds, and it's got a 200 strap to the back of it. Yeah. No. She'll move on.
No. All right, moving on.
All right.
So what was it? So you were at the Classic, and what were you? Were you in the booths, or what did they have you do? What did all your sponsors have you doing?
Yeah, so Pure Fishing. I went and saw my people over there. The only real responsibility that I had was X2. I went to the X2 booth for a couple hours, hung out with those people. I'd actually never met any of them in person, so it was really good to meet them all in person, shake all their hands. Pure Fishing, I got to meet some people that I hadn't got to meet yet. I attempted to go to the AFCO booth, and it was an absolute madhouse. Like they had a sale going on, so not only were they have a booth, but they also were trying to sell things in the booth, and like so, everybody was in there trying to get in on the sale and all that kind of stuff. And then obviously you guys weren't there, so I didn't get to see any of your faces. So yeah, it was good though. I mean, it was so quick. Like we got there, the doors didn't open on the show Saturday until 10:30. I got there at 11. stood in the pure fishing booth for a few hours, went to X2 booth for a few hours, back pure fishing, and then I was back out the door. So.
And you didn't have to work the Guggen Squad booth or anything like that?
I tried to avoid that one at all costs. But no, didn't have to work the Guggen Squad booth. But I don't think the mystery tackle box boys would take too kindly to me if I walked in over there. So,
well, sometimes it's good to walk in. I walked in last year and I didn't recognize anyone in the booth. There was no Guggen Squad. It was just like all Ketchco people, and they didn't know who the hell I was, which was great because I just kept asking questions, and they kept telling me how amazing it was, and 10,000 fish is this, and 10,000 fish is that. I'm like, okay, thanks.
Yeah, it's funny. There's something happens to a company like where they get so big that everybody just kind of doesn't know everybody and they have no idea what's going on. And then they start hiring a bunch of people that don't know anything about anything. And, you can just go in there and have a conversation and they'll tell you every little nitty gritty secret you want to know. So
yeah, I walked out with the employee handbook and, I'm pretty sure I'm signed up to the corporate email account as one of the employees. Who knows?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. But no, man, it's a good classic. I wish I'd had some more time to see everybody. I wanted to go see some of my people at Lou's that I used to work with. And, TJ messaged me and wanted to see me, and I didn't get a chance to see him. I mean, dude, it was crazy busy in there.
The classic was so busy this year. There's not enough room in there for you and TJ's thighs. That boy,
no,
like. I mean, I don't know.
You get my beard and his thighs in there, and we're just done for.
Done.
Not enough. But no, it was seriously packed in there. I guess people were just ready to get out and do something other than be cooped in the house, coronavirus stuff.
Totally.
And like first chance that they got to get in there, like it was madness. I mean, there was people everywhere. So it was really good. Though. It was really fun. I got to meet some awesome people that watch the channel. Everybody was super nice, which is always cool. And, I just had some really meaningful interactions with a few people. And I think if they're watching or hear this, they'll know who they are. And so it was really good to just see everybody. And, it's always good to shake a hand and see somebody's face.
Normally when someone says I had a meaningful interaction, I always think it's positive. But I'll be honest, when I hear it come out of your mouth, I'm scratching my head a little bit. I'm like, ooh, I wonder what went down. Because it either was really good or he's like, you know who you are.
Yeah, you know who you are. I know where you live, and I'll come find you. No, it was good stuff, man. It was good. I had a ton of fun.
That's great.
I had a ton of fun. So, all
right.
I wish you were there, though.
I wish I was too. I want to talk a little bit about this month's box, but before we do, I'm going to take a call if you don't mind. This guy's been waiting for like 10 minutes, so let's see who it is.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, caller. Where are you calling from, and what's your PB?
Hey, Rick, it's Joe Drowns from Alabama. Kayak fisherman. PB would be 23 3/4 inches.
Dang. Good work.
I think I picture that on Instagram.
All right.
Heck yeah.
Well, congratulations on that boat there, Alex. But you're going to have to keep on paddling, brother.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, and I am going to have to keep on paddling because I am, the way gas is going, I got a feeling the old Express is going to be sitting in the garage this summer, and I'm going to be paddling around. But no, yeah, man, I really appreciate it. I'm in love with it. But I actually have a boat tournament next weekend and then a kayak tournament the next weekend, and I'm signing up for the Hobie tomorrow that's going to be on Chickamauga. So I got a lot of kayak stuff coming up. I'm gonna make sure and stay in the kayak a whole bunch.
What's gas? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I actually last weekend did a local kayak tournament on Saturday and did my first ever partner boat tournament with the Heartland Anglers here in Gunnersville. First time out of the boat.
That's awesome.
I took second out of the kayak Saturday, and we took fifth out of the boat on Sunday.
That's awesome, dude. Good work, man. That's some good work for sure, especially being in your first boat tournament. That's awesome.
First time I've ever been in a real boat like that. He's got a 18-foot Phoenix with a 200 on it, so I know all about doing 70 mile an hour across the lake now.
That's
you
crazy.
Want to talk about?
Heck yeah! Heck yeah!
That's crazy. So you got a question
kind
for
of
him?
what I want
Oh,
to
go ahead.
call it. Yeah, actually, if I could have permission, I just wanted to give a little bit of a shameless plug and share some information real quick and maybe throw an idea at you, Rick.
Go for it.
I actually just started a brand new kayak tournament series on Lake Gunnersville. It's called Yak and Grass. Our first tournament's going to be April 9th. We have a Facebook page, so be sure to check that out. It's Yak, the letter N, and Grass with no spaces on it. My first 3 fish that helped me take second place today, Rick, I've been a customer of yours for probably about 2 years now. MONSTERBASS
Thank you.
Pro disc guy. I certainly appreciate everything you've given me. They came off that half-ounce mouse-colored thunder cricket I got in, I believe it was January's box, maybe December's box.
Amazing.
I get so I certainly appreciate that. And with us having this new kayak tournament, I would love to have MONSTERBASS be a part of that. And I've actually already sent some information over to the marketing department. And I'd love for you to take a look at that if you would, please, sir.
I will. First of all, I appreciate you being a supporter of the brand. Really, really do. I will have. I'll make sure we put some eyes on the inbox and take a look at what you sent, and we'll make it a point to get back to you.
And Alex, if you get over to Gunnersville and you want to do some fishing, holler at me, man. I'd love to share some
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. I think that'd be a ton of fun. I need to get back down there maybe this fall. I went down there last fall and struggled pretty bad. It was one of those, like, I thought it was going to get good and cold, and it ended up getting good and warm. And I also didn't know that the Spro free tournament was going on the lake, so it was a little bit busy. But I need to get back down there and do some fishing, man. I love Gunnersville. It's a cool spot.
Sure is.
It's a great fishery. Stingy, just like anywhere else. Chickamauga can be the same way. Love the place, but man, if you ain't on them, it can be sick.
Oh yeah, dude. Chick is she's grumpy. She's grumpy for sure. I've had some real winter days and looked like a real winner out there and a real hero, and then I've gone out there and zero too. So I mean, it is what it is.
True that.
I'll be venturing up there. I believe it's in June for the TVKA tournament, and the local club here in Alabama is actually doing a joint adventure with them, in Gunnersville on March 21st, and I want to say it's June 6th up at Chickamauga, TVKA. Owens and the guys are going to be putting on a pretty good show, and the North Alabama guys are going to come up and try to represent as best we can too.
Cool. That'll be awesome, man. Maybe I'll jump down there in that one with you guys and see how I can do.
Nice. All right. Well, thanks for calling.
Awesome, man.
Thanks for calling in, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir, and I appreciate you, Rick.
All right. Take care.
Have a good night, bud.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Do I take this call now, or do we just jump right into the product? All right, we're going to take this call right now because you never know what's going to happen. Oh,
what happened?
Can I call him?
Yes.
Shoot. I just went over and hung up on him. God.
Come on now.
Oh
You
my
run
God.
your live stream in a podcast here and you're jacking it up.
And then I'm ready to jump right into this box.
So am I. I'm really
All right.
this one.
Go ahead, caller. What's your PB?
Hello?
And whose basement are you in?
I'm not in anyone's basement right now. I'm in the lure shop, and my PB is 9 pounds, 8 ounces.
I hate you. Go ahead. Now that you're done bragging, what's your question for Mr. Alex Rudd?
Well, I would just like to say, hope you had a great trip at Florida. Hope you caught some bigs.
Nope, not at all. It was a good trip, though. It was a good trip. It was a good trip to see everybody. But yeah, we caught I had a chance at a freaking giant. We had a chance at a really good day, and I screwed it up. So, but hey,
Well, that's fishing.
Yes.
So I found out this crazy thing about crankbaits and the color chartreuse that I never knew, and it kind of changes quite a few things. And there was like a study done, and they studied the bass's eyes, and they found out that bass see chartreuse as an extremely bright white, and they see regular white as a dull kind of bone color almost, which is kind of weird to me. Like, I mean, did you ever know that?
He's not a bass.
Hey, I'm not a bass. I don't see how a bass sees. Now, I've read a lot of studies. Of the Berkeley people have done a lot of studies, and I've read a bunch of them. It's weird, man. You know, a bass obviously sees in colors. It just perceives colors completely differently than we do. And there's also the factor of how colors actually change when you put them in the water. You know, the refraction rate of light starts to change the deeper that you get into water. And so you can take like something that is chartreuse and blue on the surface, and when you put it 25 foot down, it turns it to dark purple and like red. And it's because of refraction rates and different water clarities and things like that. So yeah, I have read things like that and you know, studied things like that. It's obviously something though, right? I mean, like a fish reacts to chartreuse for some reason. And I think so many times more than anything, it's all about contrast in the environment. You know what I mean? A bass is really simple in the fact that it just wants to try to kill and eat whatever it can see and whatever it can feel. And so when you contrast, whether it's the bottom or the water or whatever it is really, really well, that's what's going to get that fish to react to something.
Yeah, I've seen the guys that I think it's the Red River, I believe. Maybe that's not the right river, but they used to throw the red shad colored worms, and once that red gets down to like a certain depth, it just changes to black, which is pretty interesting. And it like, so basically you just throw out a black worm or a red shad worm, it's pretty much going to be pretty much the identical thing, which is really cool. I want to like do more research into like colors and how bass perceive things underwater.
Yeah, it's an interesting topic to get into. It's something I've studied a whole lot. I mean, you know, there's something to be said about the simplicity of just a straight black or a straight white. But then there's also something to be said about complexities in colors too, you know, and creating different patterns and different, you know, breakups and different things like that to get those basses' attention. It's pretty crazy. I'll tell you another really cool rabbit hole to go down is scent. There's a bunch of studies being done right now around scent and how a bass can smell. And there's actually a study done that showed that a bass may have the ability to smell the caloric value of different types of prey items, and that it can identify what it's to eat based on the way that it smells.
Really?
Wait.
That's interesting.
Okay.
All right. Can I offer you a piece of advice, Alex?
Me or yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what your plans are on Friday night. Oh, actually, I do. Don't you have like a live stream or something?
Yeah, we're doing trivia tomorrow. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Okay. Saturday night, I need you to like take your wife out and go on a date. I don't want you reading up about how bass smell or what they like to do on their free time. I need you to just go out.
Okay.
Can you
get
make
out of
that
the house.
commitment? Can you make that commitment to me? Put down the YouTube, put down all the EPA reports and DFW and all this. I need you to go out.
I promise I will go. I have a child's birthday party to go to. Is that out enough for you?
Yeah, I'll be honest. You know what I got? I got an invitation to Mario Diaz, his 9th birthday party on Saturday. You know what's weird about this? I don't know who the hell Mario Diaz is. I'm tempted to show up at the birthday party at the park, and when the random person goes, "Oh, which one's your kid?" I'll be like, "Oh, I don't have any kids. I just like going to little kid birthday parties." Watch the look on their face and have them be like, "What is going on here?"
Yes. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Right,
I'll promise. I'll get out of the documents and the studies done. Yes, I promise.
All right, Brendan, do you have another question quickly? Because I got to get to a bunch of stuff.
No, that's it.
Okay. What's Mom making for dinner?
We had barbecue chicken tonight.
Barbecue what?
It was really good. Barbecue chicken sandwiches.
Do you have your own chickens?
Yep.
I do. Rick,
Do
I
you-
got chickens.
Wait, so do you, Brendan, do you
No.
do you kill your own chickens and eat them?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, we had 40 of them. And we just did that last year,
Huh.
and they taste way better than the store-bought ones. I'm just saying.
do you freeze them?
Yeah, we put them in like these vacuum sealed bags and throw them in the freezer and eat them whenever.
Okay, here's what I want you to do. Ask your mom. I'll pay for it. I want. I'll give you my FedEx number. You FedEx me one of those chickens.
Alive?
All right, I'll do it.
No, a dead one. I've never had.
Okay.
I've never had
Oh,
fresh
okay.
chicken. You know, I head on over to
Okay.
Ralph's or Piggly Wiggly or I don't know whatever stores there are.
Dude, you've not lived until
All
you've
right,
had
then I'll get that set up for you.
raised chicken. Like good chicken that's like free range, farm raised, whatever.
Yeah.
Best.
Well,
what we
I'll
did
be
ours.
the judge of that. I'll be the judge of that. All right, Brendan, listen. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for calling in.
You too.
All right.
Bye, Brandon.
All right. Alex, I'm really excited. We got some callers, but we got to get to this stuff because I'm not famous like you. And, people mail in stuff to you all the time and you get to do like unboxing of listener stuff, right?
Sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes. So
Yeah.
I gave my address one time, just once, and I got a bunch of stuff. And I want to share some of it with you. But I think it's more important first that we talk about Monster Bass.
Okay.
Because, look at that. 2 different colors this month.
Oh, I like that a lot.
I just, the lady was like, so you need me to print some boxes? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, what do you want, the blue ones or the green ones? I'm like, I don't know. Can you make them blue on the inside and orange on the outside? And she just paused. Like I had asked her like a really difficult math equation. And and she's like, I don't know. Let me go ask. I was like, okay. Anyways. All right, so for everyone watching, I made a promise way back when that we were going to mix it up in 2023. 2022. And I was gonna reclaim my throne at the top of the subscription box mountain. And I think we've done a pretty good job of following through. I'm not going to take any chances on brands. I'm sorry if you're a small business watching and you were hoping that I would. I mean, I might if I really like your product and your packaging, but I'm not going to mess around this year. So, my first thing is like these boxes, all they do, it's just how can I fill my tackle box the fastest with as much crap as possible? And, I paid $35. Did I get $45 worth of value? Yes. Great. I win. But then I don't learn anything. And so I figured let's put it all together and curate a box that helps everyone learn or get better at fishing. So whether you're new or you just want to get better, like, let's do it. And I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to challenge marketing to come up with a campaign that says that basically says if you stick with us for a year, I'll guarantee that you'll beat your personal best. And if you don't, I'll give you your money back. I said it.
I dig it.
And so, the first thing you'll notice when you open up the box is like, it's a 20-page book, and it outlines everything. Like, it's not about here's the 8 items and here's the value. It's actual lessons from guys like you and Mikey Balls and Travis Manson, and there's some stuff from Bill Dance, who knows a thing or two about fishing. And we're going to make sure that the box, everything works together. So I'm going to walk you through. We got a little sticker. We partnered with Epic Eric. Created one of those. And my whole commitment to you guys is, again, I want to help you all catch your personal best. And we're going to teach you 1 or 2 things in every box. So, first things first. One of the coolest things I did, and I don't even know if you remember this. So one of the first baits in here is where is it? Is Missile Baits Baby D-bombs. Now, I don't know if you can see this. Do you see
That's a color that doesn't exist only in our box. It's called Bougie.
Yeah.
That I helped come up with.
Yeah. So we got Bougie, we got Debo's Sunrise, Rick's California Green. I don't know what that means. Burley's Candy, Travis Manson's Super Crusher, and
I love how everybody put their names on theirs, and I'm over here just like, call it Bougie.
Yeah.
Just call it Bougie.
And then this was Rafi's. Rafi came up with this secret color. It's called OJ Supreme. Not sure I'm not sure if it's orange juice or paying homage to the glove that must fit. But yeah, so the box. So the first bait we put in the box for everybody was Missile Baits Baby D-bombs, right? And if we're gonna Texas rig this, we got to have some hooks. So we gave you a pack of mustad hooks, and then you got to have some tungsten weights. So we hooked you up with some tungsten weights, some weight stops, and some beads. All that works all together. Then we took it a step further, right? Because, you know, there's a million different things you could do. Oh, look, there's more hooks. You could also use these cutter worms. What else is in here? I saw that there's a video in here. There was a video in here about, let's see, bottom composition matters. What the hell is bottom composition, and who's this guy teaching me about it? What does it mean?
I don't know. I don't know why you got that guy to do it. I just don't really know. No, dude, that's a killer video. Like, I can't wait for that one to drop. I've been waiting for it because it really is. We put some juicy stuff in that one. And then the Texas rig video I did too, we did some juicy stuff.
So bottom composition, we gave you guys a Yozuri one knocker lipless. But, so for someone at home, what the hell does bottom composition mean? I'm learning how to fish better.
Yeah.
What does bottom composition mean?
So bottom composition is, I mean, exactly kind of what the name implies, is what is the bottom composed of, you know? And as fishermen, that can be super important because, you know, whether fish are on rocks or on sand or on grass or, you know, around wood or, you know, it depends. Is it chunk rock? Is it gravel rock? Is it sand mixed with pebbles? You know, all these different things can matter so much, especially when you're a shallow water guy like I am, and even when you're a deep water guy, you know. So bottom composition is just that, is what is the bottom made out of? Because when you know that, and when you know what those bass are wanting to sit on, is when you can start to pattern them and you start to catch more bass.
Okay. I learned something new already. All right. What else did we put in here?
I also want to say something about that lipless.
Okay.
I have no affiliation with the company, obviously, but that thing has been killing it around me. There have been so many anglers that are fishing that thing, and I don't know what Yozuri did with it or what made it as special as it is. But even when I fished it, I mean, it's a cool little lipless bait. And I think what's really cool about it is it's a more compact size, but you're still getting it heavier. So you can absolutely bomb that thing and cast it really, really well. But there's a lot of guys around my area, especially some of the guys I keep up with, and even on some of these national tournament scenes that aren't even sponsored by that company, that are using that lipless crankbait and they're cracking them. So that was a cool one. That was one that I thought was really cool that we were getting in the box, just for the simple reason that it's something that has gained popularity very, very quickly. And so a person who's subscribed to the box doesn't have to go out searching for that bait. We're literally just handing it to them, which is cool because it's hard to find stuff right now. And so those people are getting something that may be a little bit hard to find in the box.
And so tell me when we're talking about lipless, you know, you shake a rattle trap and it's all sorts of rattles. This is a one knocker. What do you like and why?
In the one knocker or in the lipless in general?
No, in lipless in general.
I mean, I think the biggest thing for me, what I like about a lipless is its versatility, right? I mean, it can do so many different things. I can yo-yo it, I can drag it, I can hop it, I can burn it, I can slow roll it, I can drag it like a Carolina rig. You can fish it like a Texas rig. I mean, it's just a crazy awesome bait in that aspect. And another really cool thing about it is, a really good lipless, where that line ties out on the back, you're going to see it's more centered in the back of that bait. So when you create tension and put tension onto that bait, it's going to turn that thing nose down, tail up, and it creates, I wouldn't say that it's weedless because it's not at all, but it definitely makes a bait that has treble hooks on it a lot more weedless, in the sense that you're not going to get hung up as much. So you can knock that thing off rocks and logs and pull it through grass and rip it through grass. And so it's just really versatile. You can still get that reactionary style bite that we like pre-spawn, spawn time, and even post-spawn with a crankbait style bait, but it's going to be just a little bit more weedless. You're going to be able to fish it from water, 6 inches deep to 60 foot deep. It's awesome. We cover all that in the video too. The videos, that's why I said it's a really good one, because we really dive deep into kind of some of the, not only like the big basics, but also the nuance of that lipless crankbait.
Amazing. Okay. And then, something else we put in the box. I put this tungsten jig from Queen's Tackle. I don't know if you guys can see that. Mm-hmm. And that actually has a head that rattles too. I haven't seen that many times.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I honestly don't know how they did that.
Yeah, I don't know how they did it either. And then we paired it with the switchblades, which
that thing's cool too.
I had to double check with Daniel. I was like, "All right, Daniel, tell me." He's like, "Nope." He goes, "They were able to get around the patent." So,
were they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I thought there was a big shifoo going on about that, but I guess we settled that one. Up.
I guess we did. So we assembled a box that has everything that works together. And then I think the coolest thing is this last bait. We should spend some time talking about it.
Absolutely.
Let me get rid of this thing. Now, this last bait, let's pull one out. I'm going to pull them all out. I want you to tell me about these colors and how the heck you named them. All right. Oh, so the question I keep getting a lot of is the Missile Baits custom colors. We're going to make them available on the website. I need to talk with each person first, because we're going to make a donation on the sale of each one to a specific charity of their choosing, and I haven't had that conversation yet. So they're not available on the website, but they will be soon. And when they are, you'll be able to pick up a 6-pack of these, one in every color. And we just need to get that done. I'll have it done next week. All right, let's talk about these baits. So included in this month's Regional Pro Series, I don't know if Jared can zoom in on that. We got some new colors.
Yeah.
We got some new colors.
I'm jacked up.
Of the Hammerhead 1.5 Silent. All right, so this color's called Perp.
Perp.
All right.
Perp.
First of all, tell me about this color. Tell me about why we call it Perp. And what kind of conditions am I fishing this thing in?
So Perp is a badass color. Perp is a color that is an old color. It's been around forever. It's nothing new, but not very many companies are making it how I like to see it done. And that's a color that we used to fish on old Norman crankbaits. Norman had a bunch of different crankbaits, and that was one that they made forever, and then it just disappeared. But it's got that lavender back, that bone white sides, and then that bright chartreuse belly on the bottom. And obviously we called it Perp because it's got a purple back. I like that kind of play on words. Perp. I mean, I guess you could say perp. P-U-R-P is a little bit different than perp, like a perpetrator, but you perpetrate with it too. No, for real though, that's going to be an awesome color. I mean, right now, all the way through spring, into the post spawn, That's just a really good shad imitator as far as that little bit darker kind of dingier water, but also in clear water as well. But I really kind of designed that color for spring fishing, shad spawn fishing. One of my favorite color combos to fish during the post spawn and during uh, shad spawn is that purple and chartreuse. And the reason for that is, when the bass are surrounded by 1,000, 100,000 of the real thing, you got to do and have something a little bit different that's going to stand out and get those basses' attention. And that color right there has always been super successful for me. But that's one I just wanted to see brought back. Like, no one was making it how I liked it made, and like how I liked it made, how I like it made. And that was what me and Messer came up with right there. I kind of took printed off my crankbait blanks and got my box of Crayolas out and just started a color, and that's what we came up with.
All right. This next one is called Farkas.
Farkas. Oh yeah, Farkas is awesome. So that one's special. So we made one in the last batch called Magic Shad, and Magic Shad was really cool.
Which, by the way, is sold out.
Yes. Oh, I know. It's because that's just a killer color. But what's cool about Magic Shad is that it's a transparent bait. You can see through it. The light penetrates through it.
Yeah.
But when it gets in dirty water, the color pattern of that purple and pink working together becomes solid. When there's not a lot of light penetration, those colors kind of blend and get dark, and it can play like a dual purpose. You can fish it in clear water with a lot of sun penetration and get that transparency, or you can fish it in that darker water with not a lot of sun transparency and get a more solid shape. That bait right there, me and Messer worked on it till the very end to get it right. And I really had to explain to him what I wanted on it, because that transparency acts the same way on Farkas. It's a crawl pattern that in clear water with a lot of sun penetration, you're going to get that penetration through there, that little bit of a transparency with that flash of orange on the bottom. So it's really good for clear water. But then when you put it in darker water, that black back and those black crawl patterns are really going to pop hard, and you're still going to have that orange pop on the bottom. And so it's a bait that is going to be really versatile, just like Magic Shad was, that you're going to be able to fish it in a bunch of different water conditions. And then plus a brown back, orange belly crawl color period is just awesome. But Farkas refers to the mean bully kid off of the Christmas Story. And so, yeah, I was watching the Christmas Story and I was like, man, what am I going to call this that isn't stupid and generic? Like, I didn't want to just call it like Rudd's orange belly crawl or something. I was like, Farkas. I swear to God, he had yellow eyes. And so we called it Farkas.
Okay. All right, here's another one.
Oh, yes. 10K.
10K.
Yeah, man. That's an awesome one. So that's just an awesome shad pattern, right? Zach actually kind of really played a little bit of heavy hand in that one more. Like I told him, I was like, hey man, I want a olive back shad pattern. And I was like, play with it a little bit and kind of throw your flair on that one for me. And so he put the blood splatter on it. He put that little bit of bronze on the front, which is awesome. And it really does pop in the water. It's kind of cool. When you get that one in the water, it pops hard. And then you can see it dusted it with just a little bit of like that bronze all over. And it really pops in the water. It's a very interesting color. It was one that Messer was like, dude, that's a color that I actually love to paint. It's really popular for me. Let me kind of put my twist on your idea. And I was like, go right ahead, dude. I was like, you know what you're doing. And so that was a brainchild of both me and Messer, like equally. But it's just a really awesome olive back shad color. And I mean, that thing is going to be awesome. Clear water, shad spawn, anytime they're eating on shad, anything like that. It's actually going to be one that I tie on this weekend and go bang off some rocks and see what happens.
All right. Hey, Rafi, can we get Rafi? Can we try and get a link to that page? All right, and then last but not least, and this is a limited, these are all limited edition colors because we didn't make that many. And before we do, we're gonna. I know we haven't worked out the details, but why don't you tell everybody about the organization that we're going to be donating some of these profits to, and tell them why.
Yeah, so I've narrowed it down to 2 places. We're going to make the final decision and choice here in the next couple of days. I researched this, extensively. I really wanted to make sure that where I was giving money to was going to help people directly. You know what I mean? But as many of you guys know, my dad was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer last February. He is doing fantastic. He has got no active cancer in his body right now and is on maintenance treatment for the cancer. And so he's doing really good. Does an infusion once every 3 weeks and takes some pills. And I mean, he's just trucking right along doing his thing. But after Dad got diagnosed with cancer, it shakes your life up just a little bit. Kind of makes you reconsider what's important and what really needs to be done, and what are the important things to you. And after Dad got diagnosed, one of the most important things to me was helping people out, and helping people who are in his situation. But moreover, and something that really got laid on his heart and something that's really close to him was helping kids who have cancer. Because one of the things that Dad kept saying to me was, he was like, man, he's like, I can deal with it. Cancer, he told me, cancer's been super hard on me. He said, it's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. He said, but I can't imagine a kid having cancer. And so, him and me both, I mean, it's something that we want to help. And I mean, I want to do anything that I can do to alleviate any stress or any medical bill or any procedure or whatever it looks like for a kid in a family who has cancer. Because, one of the things that my dad had to go through was his chemo caused sores in his mouth. And these sores, he had to use a special mouthwash. Well, this mouthwash without insurance was like, I forgot what it was, like $600-700 a bottle or something like that. Ridiculous. You know what I mean? But Dad goes to the pharmacy, and the lady at the pharmacy says, oh, there is an organization who buys everybody who needs this mouthwash. The mouthwash is free to you. And it was at that moment that it kind of clicked in my head, like, man, if I use this money the right way, and if I use my profits from this crankbait, and if I do this the right way, my small contribution in the grand scheme of things may be enough that for a kid with cancer is going to just alleviate that one small little thing. And you would be amazed at how much, like, that one $500 expense being gone can pull so much stress off of somebody that's going through cancer. And so me and Dad have worked real close together, and we're finalizing the details between 2 different organizations right now. And as soon as we know the exact one we want to give to, I'll let everybody know, and we'll post it up and everything like that. But all of my profits from this crankbait, I'm going to be given to Children's Cancer Foundation that is going to help to benefit the families and the children who have cancer, and just try to alleviate a little bit of something, a little bit of stress off their life while they're going through that. Because cancer is something that I hope that we can get rid of one day, and I hope that we find a cure for it, and I hope that no one ever has to deal with it. But it's crazy because every single day I hear about somebody having cancer, and cancer is inevitably going to touch everybody's lives in one way or another until we find a cure. And so that's what we're doing with all my crankbait profits. It's something that's near and dear to my heart, and we're gonna help some people out. That's what I'm all about.
Well, I love that, and I'm glad that we can play a role in this. The last color that you created is called Creamsicle.
Oh yeah,
now
that's my favorite one.
Yeah, the camera's probably not going to do it justice, but you can see it's like blue and purple, and why don't you talk to us about this one?
So Creamsicle is special. The reason Creamsicle is so special is that is a color that my dad used to get custom painted on flat-sided balsa crankbaits, handmade flat-side balsa crankbaits that he used to get made around here. And that was a color that, I mean, I remember having in the boat. We used to slam them on, and the guy who used to custom paint them and used to make them got rid of them and like went out of business or like just quit making them. I don't know all the details around it. And they just slowly got used up as the years went on, and we had no more. And when I started making those, and it came time for round 2 of making crankbaits, I told Dad, I was like, "You remember Creamsicle?" He was like, "Yeah, that one that Stacy used to paint for me." I was like, "Yeah, that one." He's like, "I think I'm gonna bring that thing back." And he's like, "Okay." And so there it is. That's some like East Tennessee sneaky mojo magic that the Rudd boys used to throw, and it's brought back so the whole Monster Bass crew and anybody else that wants to buy it can touch it, feel it, and go fish it.
Amazing. And so for anyone that's wanting one of these, you can score yourself one in this month's box. And if you don't have this month's box, I'll give you a code so you can get it run right now. I'm looking it up. You can get one of these and you can use save 10, or you can go to monsterbass.com/Rudd. Yeah, there it is. monsterbass.com/Rudd. And you can score yourself one there. So, just like the Magic Shad, I expect this one to sell out pretty quick. And once that color's gone, I can't promise it's coming back. So,
yeah, get it while
get it while you can.
Those are awesome. Those are going to be a spring killer. So I mean, all of them are good, but that one especially, going into the next few months we're going into here, that's gonna kick some ass and take some names.
Sure is. What do you say we take a call? We got some guy who's been on the phone for 27 minutes.
Yes.
Hold on. Do you only get one cut? Jamie Madison wants to know, do you only get one color of the cranks? Well, you only get one color if you buy the box because it only comes with one bait. But if you want to buy all 4 of them, you can go to the website and hook yourself up. Let's take this next call. Go ahead, caller. Where are you calling from, and what's your PB? Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. I hate...
Oh, hey! You there?
Sorry, man. You guys waiting?
What's going on?
Nothing. What is going on, my YouTube friend?
What's up, man?
Can you hear me?
No.
Yeah. I mean, I can. Rick may not be able to, but I can.
Well, I'm old.
Yeah, Rick is old. That's true. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, we can hear you.
You're good, man.
You got a question for Alex?
No, man. I just wanted to call in and say hi. I've been a follower of you guys for a while, probably like 5 years. Following. My name is Vic. I don't know if he doesn't get a record, but been watching you guys for a long time. I just wanted to find out what's Alex looking forward to in the year.
Great question.
Well, this year is going to be an interesting one, to say the least. It's going to be a great year, man. I got a lot of really big plans planned out. Took off the whole month of February, obviously, to get some things aligned that I needed to get aligned so that I can have a very successful year this year. I know one of the big things I've got planned is a few trips. I might be going down to Texas. We'll have to see how that one works out. I know I'm probably going to Iowa, which will be a fun trip. And then just outside of that, man, just enjoying East Tennessee and enjoying home and making as much content as I possibly can. You know, I really kind of took the break too to fall back in love with making YouTube videos and editing and kind of like redo my style a little bit. And obviously, like, I didn't completely rehaul Alex Rudd Fishing, but I definitely just wanted to enjoy that process again. And so I enjoy it again. And so I just want to go out and enjoy myself and share and just share the electrofishing experience. So that's what I'm looking forward to most this year, man. Just enjoying myself and just really having fun and making the most out of every moment I get.
Well, I give you guys credit. That's a lot of work that you guys do, going out there on the water all the time and putting out content for us guys here. So I give you credit. It's a lot of work. I don't know if people realize how much work it is, but it's a lot of work. Your fans enjoy it, appreciate it, and also just wanted to tell you that definitely going to support your cause there with the cancer. That's near and dear my heart also. So hats off to you for doing something like that to help kids with cancer.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you guys too. I appreciate everybody that watches me and supports me, and I appreciate that you guys appreciate me. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of hard work, but it's fun work, and it ain't work if you enjoy it. So it's something I've always enjoyed, and I just enjoy that I get to talk to people like you and everybody I met at the Classic, get to talk to them, just anybody. I mean, it's awesome that people even care what I got going on. So I appreciate you very much.
All right, man. Good talking to you guys. You guys be safe out there, all right?
All right. Thanks a lot for calling in. All right. We got, oh my God, we got 2 more calls. All right. We got to go to the mail call because I've been waiting a long time for this, Alex. So,
Okay.
So, I'm not famous like you. Maybe if I grew a beard, I would.
Maybe. Probably not.
So I got this package sent to me because I put my address in. I said, I want to do unboxings like everybody else. Send me some stuff.
Yeah.
So I got this package. Let me open it up and I'll share it with you.
Okay. I can't wait.
Yeah, me either. So the first things first, I opened up the box and I'm like, what the hell is this? I got wheels.
Casters. Yeah. Casters.
Like,
Yeah.
who's sending me casters? Okay. It's not that weird. So then I get the MONSTERBASS bag and I'm like, okay, someone's returning a bag to me or they're sending me, like, I don't know. And then I know I used to keep this rated PG, but I shit you not. Someone sent me a 30-round magazine for an AR-15.
Hell yeah. America.
And
that's illegal to own out there, but America.
Hold on. And 59 millimeter rounds.
That's the most American box I've ever seen.
Now, again, I got a 30-round magazine for an AR-15.
But you got 9 mil ammunition. I mean, that's like sending, I don't even know, what is that like? That's like sending a man some pizza crust and gravy to put on top of it. It just don't make no sense.
Well, and now somebody FedExed me bullets across state lines.
Yeah, that's probably totally illegal. We probably should not be talking about this right now.
No. So I contacted FedEx. I'm like, I'd like to know who sent this to me. Like, I told them straight up because, I do a ton of business with FedEx. So I contacted my rep and I'm like, I need you to track a package for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure if this was a gift or a threat. I mean, he
armed you for the threat, so it's probably not a threat.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he said, "Ha ha ha! I'll give you some 9 millimeter bullets in a magazine for an AR-15, and let's see how you show up to them."
Yeah, that old California commie. He'll try to load this shit in there. I'll blow him up.
Probably, and he sent it back with like his box. So I'm like wondering, like, is that his way of saying I'm not happy with what you sent me?
It's a death threat. It's a roundabout backdoor death threat.
How about that? That should be the clickbait for this the recording for this one.
Yes.
The death threat Rick received. Like,
oh God.
And then they sent me ammo, some garbage brand that'll probably like blow up in my face when I go to use it. I've never even heard of Turan. Oh, wait a
I
minute.
have no idea what that is.
Isn't this Russian?
Probably.
No,
Let me see.
seriously. Look
Show
at
me the box.
I don't know.
That looks Russian. Let me see the front of the box.
No, it's German.
No, that's like
German?
like Czech.
Turkish?
Or Turkish.
Wait a minute.
There's a lot of guns made in Turkey.
How's Rafi know? Oh. All right. So somebody's sending me some. Anyways. Oh, I'm gonna go with Crossroads Fishing. This might be one of the funniest comments I've gotten in a while. Oh, that. So I'm not quite sure what to do with this stuff, but because I'm not putting this in my gun. I mean, if I had a gun, I wouldn't put this stuff in it.
His gun.
Hey Fixie, you got a 9mm? I do. You want some bullets?
Sure.
There you go.
Sure.
You
Sure.
you got an AR-15?
Now, don't you waste that mag.
Why?
I will take that off your hands if you don't want it.
Why?
Huh?
Why? You can buy these mags.
I know I can, but they ain't free.
So then I get busted and I go to prison for shipping AR-15 magazine. Or
You ain't gonna get busted for that. I don't know. Is that illegal? I have no idea.
you
I
can't
think
have
in Tennessee. It is.
no. You can't have AR-15s in California, can you? No. Oh. Oh well.
Ridiculous.
Okay. And then I got something else.
Like
You
Fixie in the back. He's like, well, technically.
Fix, you got a knife?
He's probably got a butter knife. I don't think y'all are allowed real knives either.
That's harsh.
Wow.
That's really harsh. You know what? I'm gonna bring someone on the line that's gonna tell us what's legal and what's not because he works at the look, I got my knife.
Oh wow. Ooh, I'm so scared.
Should be.
I feel like this is that scene from Crocodile Dundee. That's not a knife. This
Yeah.
is a knife.
Hold on. I'm gonna get my friends at the Pentagon on the line and see if they can help us here. Hold on.
I don't want those people either.
Well, I'm getting the Pentagon on the line. Go ahead, Pentagon. What can we do?
Yes, I will tell you, it is illegal in California. Send it to Mr. Rudd.
I like that attitude.
Hold on, Marty.
It's
What do we got here?
what?
Wait, hold on. Why you gotta be so grumpy? I'm still opening the mail. Look at that. I got a
I
picture
like that. That's awesome.
from the fine folks over at School of Fish. That's really nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
I like that.
I like it. I have to hang it somewhere where we can see it.
I'll put it with all my other trophies. All right, Mr. Lawson.
Hey,
Before you go,
All right.
I give you the opportunity to ask questions of Mr. Rudd. I will be flying into to DC on April 15th. Any way that we can use your top secret clearance and get my kid a tour of I don't know, secret places at the Pentagon?
Yeah.
All right, great.
yeah, if something like that, email me because I'm going to need some specific information from you guys, and I'll put in the request to get you access to the building, and I'll come up and give you a tour.
Sweet.
Oh wait, can I do that sometime too?
Yeah.
So,
Dude, that's awesome.
but I shouldn't have this in my pocket when I go there, right?
No,
Okay.
don't
No.
keep your
No.
magazine away from the Pentagon.
All right. Now we're on
So
to.
I won't be the only one.
All right. Moving forward, I will reach out to you about the Pentagon. So, I heard the gym there is pretty dope.
Actually, it is. But, you know, the thing is that magazine might fit the one particular rifle that's in there. I'm not sure, you know, but it's It's Hussein's 24 karat gold AR, not AR, but AK-47. I'll show that to you when you're there. Pretty cool.
Amazing. I can't wait. See, look at Rudd. I think you just blew his mind.
I would love to see a 24 karat gold AK-47. I think it'd be pretty badass.
My kid would lose his mind. He would absolutely lose his mind.
Yeah, you know, one of the things I'll tell you is the Pentagon is actually kind of a repository for a lot of the stuff that they have in the Smithsonian, where they swap out art pieces. So a lot of the art you're seeing in the Pentagon, when you see it there, I mean, it's priceless art that you're actually seeing there in the Pentagon, along with the old uniforms and all that type of stuff. It's really a neat experience to walk through and see all this stuff. And I'd be more than happy to take you through there. We'll get that information exchanged, Rick, and you'll have to send me additional information. I'll put it in the visit request on my, and you guys will come in and I'll give you a tour.
That'd be amazing.
Be badass.
That'd be amazing. Thank you.
I want to come up there and go fishing. I want to come up there and go fishing, catch a snakehead, and then go see the Pentagon. Like, I have to plan that with you and like come do it.
Yeah, there you go. We'll do that.
Heck yeah.
So hey, I got a question for Rick and then a question for Alex. Rick, all of Alex's colors, are you going to be able to put something together where you can get, you know, one price and you get one of every color like you do for some of your other stuff?
Yes. The moment that we have I'll have that available for you next week.
Okay, cool. Because I want to get one of every color.
I'll tell you what
and
I'll
I want
do.
to support what Alex is doing.
Well, that's much appreciated. My goal is to have it taken care of by Monday. I just got to get a couple things taken care of at the office, and if we do, we'll send out a campaign to everybody and let everyone know we'll put together a bundle and we'll identify the charity that we plan to donate to. So
perfect. I'm going to when you get that link up, I'm going to post that link on my YouTube channel and just get people to buy into it. Because a lot of people that know me know that I'm a cancer survivor, and I want to get that word out and get you guys some money for that. That's a great deal that you want to do. So, yeah,
I appreciate
definitely.
it, man. I really do appreciate it.
Yep, not a problem. Okay, so my next question is this. Alex, I know you're big into crankbaits. Flat-sided flat-sided square bills. What's your opinion of them, and do you use them?
Absolutely, yeah. Flat side is an amazing tool. Flat side is it's different, right? I mean, you know, your square bill is a lot more round body. It's just very bulky, and it's designed to deflect off cover, be fished really, really hard. You know, that flat side is going to be a lot more finesse. It's going to have a lot tighter wiggle. I'm going to use that a lot more in a lot colder water. We're kind of getting out of what I would consider flat side season here in Tennessee anyway, but I'm still going to carry that bait on into the spring. You know what I mean? But that flat side is just the main purpose of a flat sided bait is just to be a lot more subtle in the water. And so, yes, I use flat sides. My favorite one's the Fritz side. Obviously, it's kind of one of those that's available. They all run great out of the package, good hooks. They're made out of plastic. You don't have to really worry about breaking them. But then I've also got some kind of sneaky Bossa stuff too that's handmade around here that I mess with. But that's the whole purpose of a flat size, is to be more subtle, a little bit more finesse, but still be able to crank a crankbait and power fish.
Yeah, that's so I'm up here in Northern Virginia, obviously, and you being down, it's turning a little bit faster for you guys now. But I think right now we're in prime time for lipless crankbaits. The only problem is we had 80 degrees, actually 82 degrees just last week, and Saturday supposed to get snow again. So,
Yeah,
it's
we're doing the
so
same
hard
thing,
trying
man.
to
It's
figure out
crazy.
what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
weather patterns have just been, and one day catch them, the next day they have lockjaw. So,
Yeah.
but hey, I really appreciate. I'm going to be throwing the lipless probably for another few weeks here,
Yeah.
because they're still big spawn, and folks around here are catching a lot of nice fish. And
Yeah.
just to let you know, I fished my first tournament past weekend, all electric tournament, and my buddy and I came in fourth from my very first tournament. I caught my big fish was 409, so
Nice.
not a bad day. Caught 17. That's the best 5. Came in fourth place.
Solid.
That's awesome, buddy. Good work, man. All right, good work.
Yeah. All right. Hey, thank you, Rick. Great job. Alex, love your channel. Love your wife. You guys do amazing stuff. Thank you.
Thanks, Marty. Appreciate you
it,
calling
buddy.
in. That's
All right, buddy. Later.
That's Mr. Marty Lawson from the Pentagon. He and I both. The reason why, Alex, that we're able to get the tour that we do is because he and I each have G14 classified clearance.
Yeah.
And I don't like to talk about it. War does strange things to a man. And
I know things that if I told you, I'd have to kill you.
listen, don't get me started.
Don't.
Just so you know, this might be the cheapest magazine I've ever like literally. If I were to pull this out quickly, I might slice my hand. It's so.
It's a sucky one, huh?
Oh, dude, somebody was literally sending me a
Trashy.
message. Unbelievable.
Oh yeah, he's sending you some crap. Yeah, I have probably 6 of those in that closet right behind me.
Say what?
I have about 6 of those in that closet right behind me. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, no. I want to take the callers from the call people that are still on. I just don't want to take any more calls. I want to be respectful of Alex's time. He needs time to go plan his date on Saturday. He's been married for a little bit. He's not like newly engaged like you. Okay.
He'll learn.
We might have an entire show where you sit side by side with me and Alex on the other side, and we might have a call in future weeks. If we don't have a guest, we might bring Fixie on here. We might call upon all of you married men and women to give Fix some advice as he's about to enter the world of marriage. And I think that would be one heck of a show. So let's pencil that in.
Please.
And I'll bring my knife.
I'll bring my knife.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. Let's get rid of that. Let's put this up there. Okay. So there you go. There's my address. You want me to start unboxing some stuff? I'm happy to take this. Greg Whitaker is pissed off. He just commented. Yeah. He's been on hold for 36 minutes.
Good Lord. That's longer than customer service at Xfinity. Let's get that boy on here.
I mean, actually, he's being dramatic. It says 17 minutes. There's someone actually been on here for 33 minutes, and we're gonna go to him first. So go ahead, caller. What's your PB and what's your question? Turn down your volume. Hello? Oh no.
Hello. Room service. Take off your pillow.
Can you hear me?
There you go. Yeah.
Okay. I had my headphones in it.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah. It's Ralph Floyd, Army Outdoors.
Oh, what's up, Ralph?
What is up? One, that is so awesome that I actually
you sent me the picture today. Ralph sent me a picture today, and Ralph caught his first bass of 2022 on creamsicle.
No way.
Yep. Yes.
Let me see. Pull it up here.
That's amazing.
Yep.
No, why, Siri?
Yep,
why
I
are
was
you
on.
talking to me? Quit talking to me, Siri. Sorry, Siri was talking to me. Let's see here. There you go. First bass of 2022 on Creamsicle.
Oh my God, that's so great. If we only
Yeah,
had
Ralph.
if we only had like a trophy room where we could post pictures of people's biggest catches.
I'll set that up.
It was awesome. I was about ready to trailer the boat because it was getting cold, and I was like, no, let me go back into this little bitty cove over here where there's some grass. And I thought I was hung up on some grass, and I jerked a little more. I was like, oh, wait, that's a boat. That's a bass. Pulled it in, 1.26 pounds.
That would be Fixie's PB.
So that was awesome. And then since you were talking about it before, I too have a security clearance, and I'm at Fort Knox where the gold vault is, but I cannot get you a tour of the gold vault.
Can you? All right, that's fine. Wait, even though I have G4, even though I have G14 clearance.
Yeah, so do I. I got close to it one time. There's a golf course that buttons up against the perimeter fence of the vault.
Yeah.
And I spooked a deer, and it ran into the fence, and they came a running.
Really?
Can you get me? All right.
I did. Yeah.
If I can't get a tour,
to see the deer was there.
if I can't get a tour, can
No,
you get me like one of the gold bars?
Sure. I'll give him a call and see if they'll just pass me one through the fence.
All right.
So I got to tell a crazy story about a deer real quick. Okay.
Okay.
If I hadn't had a witness to this, and I wish I'd have got it on camera. So I'm pulling up to the boat ramp the other day, and there is you got to imagine here, some of these lakes get drawn down like 25 feet during the winter. And so there's this big island exposed out off of the bank, and there's like a little land bridge connected it. Well, there's these people out on the other side of the island, and I guess they didn't realize there was a deer on the island with them, and their dog started chasing it. And the dog chases it across this little brim over into the parking lot where the boats and the trailers are at. The deer slips on the gravel and just, pile drives this guy's truck and dents the whole side of the truck and looked like about the size of a watermelon. Just dented the side of this dude's truck in, scratched it all to hell. Deer gets up, runs off.
No way.
Yes. I told my buddy Michael, who was with me, I was like, dude, how do you explain that one to your insurance agency? Like, I came back to the parking lot and there was a watermelon sized dent in the door of my truck. Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Well, as farmers, they've seen a thing or two.
That's right. Yeah. They know a thing or two because they've seen a thing or two.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it was a baby deer, and it ran into the fence and bounced off the fence, and of course it set off whatever sensor, or they saw it from the tower, and they come running over in the car. I was like, oh crap! I was like, I'm just going for a walk. Yeah, that was a fun one. It's about as close as you can get without getting shot around here. So
that's crazy.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to buy some more of those cranks because now I don't want to use that one anymore. And I told myself too, I was like, now that I caught the first one, it was like 6:15. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna call it a night, trailer up and go home. And I was like, let me throw a couple more casts, and I got it hung up on a stick, and it took me a few minutes to get it off.
Yeah.
I was like, I should have just stopped with when I had it, but I was able to get it off. So now I don't even want to throw it anymore. Hearing the story of it.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad you caught your first one on it. That's awesome.
Amazing. That's awesome. Well, thanks for calling in. Really appreciate it. Oh, go ahead. What?
No, that's no problem. No, I said now it's starting to warm up here, but we're going to have the same issue here in Kentucky. We're going to get snow and teen temperatures on Friday and Saturday.
It's supposed to snow 6 inches here. I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think we're in the 1 to 3 zone, but we'll see. Try and get out one more day tomorrow before all that hits.
Heck yeah, dude.
But I'll get back down there too, especially now I'm coming down to Chickamauga for the Elite Series in April, and then of course the Classic that's here. That's going to be awesome.
Yep. Yeah, can't wait. Have everybody back in Knoxville. It's going to be fun.
Right on. All right. Well, listen, thanks for calling in. and appreciate your support. And you have a good night.
See you, bud.
You do. All right, later.
All right. Let's power through these last ones. Oh, we lost Greg Whitaker. All right, Greg, have a great night at work. Sorry that we missed you. Let's go to Seneca, South Carolina. I've never been there.
Neither have I.
Go ahead, caller. What's your PB?
Hey, so my name is Lane. My personal best was probably around 7 pounds.
I hate you.
I would say big eye big. You know what I mean? Like where the eyes pop out the head.
Oh yeah, yeah. One of those nasty looking ones. It's like their eyes are bulging out. Those are the best ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah. So my question I think goes along with the box for next month. Which, by the way, the whole Texas rig box thing I think is an amazing idea. Love it. I mean that's awesome. But my question is so a place that I fish, I do a lot of bank fishing, and a place that I fish has a really soft, mushy bottom. Okay, so I want to fish a lot of bottom baits, you know, but in like crankbaits and different things that hit the bottom, and I struggle because every time I cast, I come back and I've got stuff, you know, I can't throw a Texas rig, I can't throw a crankbait, you know, stuff like that. But I want to kind of bottom fish. And my question for Alex is, you know, with that type of bottom composition that's kind of mushy, it's got algae, you know, it's got like real soft grass that only grows just maybe an inch off the bottom, you know, stuff like that. What would you suggest if you wanted to slow down and kind of finesse and bottom fish in that type of area?
So there's going to really be two options there for me. And then I'll add kind of just a third almost tip or trick to kind of add into the whole thought process that you got going on. So one thing I've been like really experimenting with and really getting a lot better at fishing, and something I actually did a video about while we were in Florida, is power shotting, which is essentially drop shotting, but just with heavier tackle all across the board. And so like I power shot, you know, a 1/2 ounce drop shot weight on 17-pound test to a 3/0, you know, EWG hook, and either fish like a 6-inch trick style worm, or, you know, even like a general or something like that, you know, like the more stick style worm. And so it's just a great way to slow down and fish that slower presentation, but you're going to get that bottom separation from the bait. So, you know, you say you got like 1 or 2 inch grass, you could run you a 6 or 7 inch leader, and it's going to put that bait right above that grass. And a lot of the times, if those bass are using that grass, they use it as an ambush point. And so they'll rush out and they'll grab that thing if it's just, you know, hovering right over the top of that grass. So that's one option. Then just a traditional drop shot too is kind of that same realm of thought. I'm just not a big finesse drop shot guy. I don't like throwing them. I like the power shot, being able to use casting rod and stuff like that. So that's why I use that. And then the second one's going to be a Carolina rig. You know, using a bait with not much salt in it, or even, you know, a floating style bait on the back end of a Carolina rig, which we did videos about that down in Florida too. So we got a box coming very soon. That's going to help you with all these things. Next few boxes are going to be awesome for you, dude, because you're going to get some tools. Yeah, Carolina rig, you know, especially a floating plastic, because you got to imagine you got that weight bait separation there too. You got that Carolina rig weight down here, and if you got a floating plastic out behind it, you can drag that through that mushy bottom, and that bait's going to hover above that grass. And you can fish a, you know, 10, 15-inch leader, and that's just a super finesse presentation. It gives you a, you know, constant contact with the bottom, helps you to really learn bottom composition, because that kind of leads into my tip or my trick, is that in that pond somewhere, I can promise you there's some sort of different bottom composition, you know, where it goes from that mucky, nasty grass to like maybe a patch of gravel or a tree limb, or just something a little bit different in there. And if you can find that, that's where those bass are going to be living. And obviously, you know, fishing from the bank, you can't go out there and like use your sonar and graph the place over and find that kind of stuff. That Carolina rig, man, you can just like systematically drag it through that pond. And if you're fishing, you know, a tungsten weight or even a lead weight, you're going to feel that bottom composition change, and it's going to kind of help you to learn that pond and learn that bottom composition so you can be more effective. But that's going to be my two go-tos. It would be something like a power shot, drop shot style thing where you're going to get that bait off the bottom, or a Carolina rig where you're going to get weight bait separation and have that bait out behind that thing. And both of those are going to help you to learn bottom composition in that pond and probably do a little bit better than the average guy, especially if you learn that little spot on the spot.
You want to drop the
I
mic?
appreciate that, man. I'm so glad you didn't say drop shot, because I fished a drop shot till I can't drop shot no more.
Yeah. Try the power shot, dude. Yeah, try the power shot, man. It's so much funner. Like, it's just, dude, you get to throw it on a caster rod and 17-pound fluorocarbon. Send me a message too on Instagram. It's going to be in the video I made for Monster Bass, but I'll drop you a little knot tutorial on something I've been doing kind of sneaky that I haven't shared with many people on my power shot. So send me a message or an email, and okay. I'll hook you up with that knot.
Wow. Yeah, no, I'm down with that. I definitely will.
Amazing. Thanks for calling in.
Absolutely. Hey, I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all doing great work, man. Love what you're doing.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, buddy. Have a great night.
All right. Let's power through these last 3 calls. Wait a minute. This guy's called in already once today. All right. We're going to go to Ohio.
Ohio.
Go ahead, caller. I did?
Yeah. How's it going?
Hi. Hey.
Hold on. We might have a group chat here.
So,
who's on the phone? Just
you got me on here too. I'm definitely not in Ohio.
All right.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, here's what.
Now it's a party, guys.
All right, it's a party, so we're gonna have to do this one at a time. Again, we started talking about guns and stuff, and I got my trigger finger got excited, and I brought Tui on. So let's go to Ohio for the first call.
Right. We have to have code names for everybody. I'm Screaming Eagle. Rick is I don't know, unicorn lover. Something.
Wow.
Anyway, go. Yeah, there it is. Who are we going to? Ohio first? Go yeah. Ohio first.
Ohio's Ron Gomer.
All right.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, bud.
Hey, bud. What do you think?
Hey.
Anything good?
Base look good. Everything looks like you're doing pretty good. I like the boat. Seen some good videos with the boat.
Heck yeah.
So when are you going to get Rick in and share the crap on
dropping next week? It's going to be great. Everybody will get to see how much better you are.
Oh God! Oh no! Oh no! 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 I made a rookie mistake. I made a big rookie mistake. We're not going to divulge that though.
Yeah.
Oh no! Listen, we're all friends here. This is like the tree of trust.
You got to save it for the video. I don't want to spoil the content.
All right, fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good video.
It will be. But no, my first question is, when are you going to get Rick in the boat and scare the crap out of him? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I know, right, Rick? When are you coming back to Tennessee?
Funny you should mention that. I was going to hold on that for. I was gonna hold off on that for later. So here's my idea. Yeah. And I'm being dead serious. So we're putting together these boxes, right? And we're going out of our way, and I'm telling everyone that if you use this and you watch the videos, that you'll become a better angler.
Yes.
I personally would like to put that to the test. So I'm coordinating with Sam or somebody else to follow me around, and I'm gonna go fish. I'm gonna drop in at Alex Rudd's house, and I'm gonna hang out with the Rudds, and then I'm gonna go fishing, and I'm gonna have you teach me how to fish, and I'm gonna fly around the country. I'm gonna fish with different people, and do that. And
I think it's a beautiful
idea. I'm gonna be the original Cy. I'm gonna be the next Cy Sperling.
I think it's a beautiful idea. I say we do it.
No.
You need to bring an extra pair of drawers, buddy. You're gonna need it.
Why?
After being on his boat.
Well, I think we'll be all right.
Well, real quickly, second question is, Rudd, you going out Sunday? I need to see some beard sickles. It's going to be 12 degrees.
Beard sickles.
Maybe, maybe not.
Beard sickle.
May probably take a day off next week and not go out Sunday. Dude, this weekend's gonna suck. I hate it. Like, this is well, we're not gonna talk about that. But it's one of the things that I'll be looking forward to is the fact that I won't have to have a week to confine me much longer. So yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I'm down in nice Atlanta right now. I'm going to be avoiding all that mess, so you have fun up there.
I will, buddy. Be safe down there, man. I'll holler at you later.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye. All right. We got another caller on the line. Go ahead.
All right. Is it my turn now?
Oh, God. Son. Yeah, it's your turn.
Ahead. It's your turn.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. I heard the beep, and then you said Ohio, and I was confused as heck. So, first, I want to give that amazing beard a shout out, Alex Rudd. I'm a big fan. I had a super long beard. I'm a teacher, and I got tired of the whole mask thing last year, and had my little hissy fit moment with that stupid that line that kept forming in it, and I ended up like cutting it all down. I can't shave it all off because my wife's never seen me without a beard, and she'd probably leave me. It's not pretty underneath this, but yeah, you're sporting that pretty well. I need to get back to that spot.
Appreciate it.
And while we're talking, I also have a special clearance, Rick. I can get into Hutto Middle School and give you all the colored copies that you want, as long as it's after 4 p.m. and we're really, really quiet.
Bro, that sounds amazing.
Yes. Yes. That's amazing.
But it's no gold bar or anything. But and I recently just caught my PB. It's only 4 pounds, but I got it on that Hellboy cash.
Oh, yeah.
Hellboy money. Sorry, I always call it cash.
Yeah.
Hellboy money. I'm a big fan of that line. Just about everything that I've gotten from that line and Castaic. I like going that route. I got all my Seeker series in finally, the 6s and 8s. I don't really do a lot of 12s because I'm mostly pond fishing right now.
Sure.
But yeah, like that, and then the lipless series is pretty awesome too. I've been putting those to work. I just got my creamsicle in last night though when I got home, and so that's going to be my spring break project next week.
Heck yeah, dude.
That's so good.
So
heck yeah.
I know y'all are trying to get through some callers. I'm not going to take up any more of your time. Oh, and yeah, this is Bill with Crossroads Fishing too, by the way. So I want to throw that out there before I go.
Cool.
I'll make sure to coordinate
you guys have a good night.
I'll make sure to coordinate my schedule with yours so I can get that tour of the school.
All right, that'll work.
All right.
Have a good night, buddy.
Lots of people with classified clearance. We've got
super classified.
We got 2 more calls.
Awesome.
I'm nervous about this one.
I was born nervous.
I have to go to the bathroom.
I
drank too much. Should we run really quick?
Yeah, let's just power through it.
Okay, here we go.
When do I get my case of Liquid Death? Hey, did I tell you I got carded for Liquid Death the other day? I tagged you in that on Instagram.
That's ridiculous.
I got carded at a gas station for it. It was amazing.
That's unbelievable. All right, let's go to our next caller.
Hello there, Bearded One. This is Mr. Gambit, man. What's up there, Bearded man with the clean head?
I love it.
Here we go. You know, yes. Officially, guys, we got to do something fun. And the fun things we're going to do today is let you guys know you got to be on Rick's VIP list. Get on Rick's VIP list so we can send you an email or text so you can get those crazy deals he sends out Monday and Friday. You can save some money. Now, I'm going to let you know about his other site. He's still moving into his other warehouse, so you know why he's moving to the other warehouse. Go to the other site, the Overstock Outlet Bait and tackle.com, and buy some of those frogs and baits that he's shipping to the warehouse. He's giving a deal on those also. So give him a chance to get some more of those baits. You can save some money, folks, and get into the best deals that the man is offering. He forgets sometimes how many cool deals he's offering. So get on board now and get some. Officially, you know for sure right now, We're going to go ahead and brag on Alex right now in his beard. And we had a great guy on a couple of months back, and it was Chad Pitkin. Well, we basically had a deal with his sponsor. He had a salon. What I'm saying is we need to get in touch with him. Let's get Alex in that salon chair, to get that beard taken care of. We know Bethany takes care of it and helps him take care of it, but we get him in that salon chair, he probably can go, okay, I'm in the salon. We're going to film it. We're going to let them groom and do all the crazy stuff that he needs to do on my beard. And then we want to say, okay, we did this, and you want to surprise everybody, because if you're not here hearing this and are here on the podcast, we're going to try to talk Alex and Bethany to go into a National Lampoon's road trip to come on out to California and fish in all the little holes and stuff on the way out here and have some fun and film it for the summer. So if you're not a summer school teacher, think about coming on out and doing a little fishing on the way out and filming it this summer. That's some good content, and I bet you everybody will be donating to you every week just to see some of the crazy stuff you be doing.
Amen. I love it. I'm down. It may cost me my firstborn child to get out there, but I'll come.
And if there's
well, that's what I'm saying, man. We're talking right for sure. We know Rick will automatically do it. It would be fun to get you out here. Now, our state, we do.
Rick, there you go. You're paying for it, buddy.
Do pot things and stuff like that in this state, and we don't do it illegally out here. So we don't tell nobody. Whatever you do is in your, whatever goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas, and that's what we're talking about. So you come to my hood, I'll watch your back. And if you get out here, somebody's going to front you a sack, even if you don't smoke it.
This is my favorite caller. This is my favorite person that calls in. You are my favorite person that calls in.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say, man. At this time, Rick, you've done a great deal, man. So keep up that good work. The sacks are coming. People are loving the deals, and they're loving what Alex is doing. So I'm going to, let get a hold of that, Chad, and ask him, say, look, man, can we get one of our staff guys in that salon chair? Let's see, can we get him groomed and stuff and taken care of? Now, his beard and stuff, I want to see what it looked like when a professional jumps on that beard just for about an hour and put it up on YouTube. Have, Bethany go ahead and talk him into it so he can go, okay, my baby's going to go up there and get his beard taken care of.
So I have to interject, though. I just got the beard trimmed today by a professional. So I have to vouch for my barber that she does a really, really good job. So it gets taken care of. But yeah, definitely. I mean, I here's my problem. I don't trust just anybody around my beard. So it'd have to be somebody, they'd have to earn my trust.
Would you ever let me do it?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Bring
Absolutely
your wife,
not.
just like you go into the doctor and you wouldn't want anybody grabbing your wee-wee without, Bethany there, because when another guy grabs another guy's wee-wee, he has to officially be certified to grab his wee-wee. I'm going to tell you the truth. When you do that officially, when you get a little older, you got to have that prostate exam. It's not fun when you go inside the doctor and the doctor got to do something. So I got an Asian doctor and she's female. She's got little fingers, so just know it's a good thing to be getting checked out by an Asian doctor if she's female. Give me a little something to think about as you guys get older. Know it's got to be taken care of.
You are amazing. I needed that today. Woo!
Oh my God.
Yes. Certified Asian doctor, small fingers. Amen, brother. That's what I'm talking about.
I got you, buddy. You know it, man.
They're taking away my classified.
When you fishing with me, I'm going to be fishing logically. I'm one of those guys that it has to make sense. And I tell you, there was something about a comment about, you talked about the scientists and what fish smell like and eat like. Officially, just know, guys, think logically. If you're going to be fishing and you're going to put something in the water, make it smell like a crawdad if it's going to be a crawfish. Make it smell like a shad if it's going to be a shad. You're going to catch more fish if it smells like the stuff that's in the water already.
Amen.
Okay. I think on that note, we should end the show.
Okay, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I love you guys, man. Love this MONSTERBASS family. Take care, guys.
Thank you for calling in.
Thank you for calling.
Oh, that guy.
That was amazing.
He's a grandpa. His little grandkids must have so much fun with him.
I just hope I'm half that cool when I'm a grandpa. This is epic.
All right, I think we have one. Do we have one more? Or are we good? This one? Unknown. 15 minutes they've been waiting.
Oh, no.
I'm nervous.
I'm always nervous.
I'm getting my bullets ready. Here we go.
Throw them at him.
Go ahead, caller. Ooh. You're on the air.
Hey, it's Jamie Hurley.
What's up, man?
There's a man that knows a few things about bullets.
Yeah, how am I supposed to follow that guy, though? Jesus. I was over here dying.
You don't. Don't bother trying.
No, please do.
Man.
So what's up?
Yeah, but, yeah.
You got a question for the bearded?
Nothing. Yeah, he needs to answer my Instagram message.
Buddy, listen, I am the world's worst communicator. Okay, like I'm the world's worst communicator. You can ask anybody. You just got to keep messaging me. Just keep bothering me, and eventually, I think I have your message, if I'm not mistaken, still on unread because I know I need to go back and look at it. But I will hit you back for sure.
Hey, that's how I got my wife. So I just stayed persistent, and it worked out. So.
Yeah,
but yeah, anyway, yeah. So yeah, ready for May. We're busy, but it's popping. So it's gonna be a fun deal.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm really hoping I can get down there for it. There's gonna be a lot going on right around there, but I'm gonna try to pencil it in and schedule it in. So hopefully I can make it.
That's all good. Yeah, Fishing Lone Star, he's been awesome with the help, and Oklahoma's Worst Angler and Chauncey and everybody. So I love working with the MONSTERBASS team. It's really awesome. So,
well, we'll have you on the show and we'll talk all about the event. Maybe
okay.
Next
I
week.
wanted to call in.
No, I appreciate it. I'm excited. We're excited to come down, cool. And we're gonna try and get a bunch of people. We're gonna see if Burley and Paul can come down. We're gonna see who's available.
Hey, the highlight is we partying with the cops. So if we get in trouble, we got a way out. It's all
good.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
All right, cool. I just wanted to reach out. I'll keep messaging you and bugging you. So.
All right, please do. It's good to talk to you, buddy. I appreciate you calling.
Thanks for calling, man.
Yep. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, there you have it.
That's it. We did this thing.
We did.
I was here for it. It was great.
And
I heard that.
I heard that. I got nervous. I was like, do we have more callers? It was just Fixie messing around. I thought it was the ATF.
They tapped it. They heard Asian doctor and they tapped in.
Oh my God. Well, listen, I appreciate you coming on.
I appreciate you.
Let's figure out what that.
I texted you a picture of the turkey. You need to look at it. You'll be blown away.
Shut up.
Yeah, dude. Right. That's what I said. I walked out there one day and I had a freaking turkey. He's gobbles now. I can walk out there, clap my hands, and he'll go. Brr. I could probably give him a gobble right now.
Remind everyone, is that lunch or dinner?
I'm pretty sure that's dinner. Lunch, I believe, expired after I shot her in the head with a shotgun because her back was broke.
You're going to eat this, right?
Maybe. I also have 2 chickens now.
That's a whole nother show.
Yeah. They lay eggs.
And if I don't go to the bathroom soon, I'm going to blow up. So, listen.
All right. Yeah. Well, let's be done. I appreciate that you had me on. I always love seeing your face. Tell Rafi and I said hi because I didn't get to see him. And Fix, I saw him. And that's it.
For sure. Tell your wife we said hello. And I
will.
I appreciate you being on the show. And I'll talk with you soon.
Okay.
I am coming down to learn how to fish. For reals.
Please. Like, for real. Like, come on. Let's do it.
I figure I might as well.
Yeah, come on. So. We'll have fun.
All right, man.
All right.
I'll talk
to
you
you,
later.
buddy.
Thanks. Man, I love when he's on the show. Okay, so to recap, a lot of my listeners have classified clearance, And I can get everything from color copies to tours of the Pentagon. We got some really great monster bass baits from Alex Rudd that we're going to donate a bunch of money to pediatric cancer. We'll announce that. We'll do an email campaign and an SMS push, let you all know about that. We got some custom colors from Missile Baits. We'll be doing some donations with that one too. And one of these days, we're going to figure out why I got this cough, because it certainly isn't from a coal mine or from a pack of cigarettes. What else have we learned in this show? Fixie, we learn anything today? Oh yeah, we've learned that some of my listeners like to send us bullets and magazines from AR-15s. Man, and we've learned that we've taken up a lot of your time, and we're really grateful that you sat with us for these nearly 2 hours. Might be a record. I don't know. We got a few golden ticket numbers to call out, so I'm going to call them out really quick. F10923D9726, V4916W3494, and finally Q731-4J6173. If I called out your numbers, email marketing@monsterbass.com. I got a gift pack for you from the garage. Thank you to our sponsor, Liquid Death, keeping me hydrated and running back and forth to the bathroom. We've got, if you haven't signed up for this month's box, again, it's Texas rig themed. We're going to teach you 4 or 5 things in each and every month. I promise you'll get a great value, but you'll also learn a few things, and hopefully you'll catch more fish. I guarantee it. You stick with me for a year, we'll help you catch your personal best. So until next week, thanks a lot for your time. Head over to Burley Fishing, blow up his chat, tell him we sent you, and we'll see you next week. Thanks, guys.